Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? The forum is about to begin. Honorable Ms. Hanis Ayun Shafi'i, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and assalamu alaikum. I am Ms. Nur Ifah, the moderator of this forum today. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to this forum discussion. In this special occasion, we would like to have a discussion about does TikTok really give people bad influence? Before the forum begins, I would like to introduce the panels. Ms. Norris as counselor, Ms. Iman as TikTok user, and also we have Puan Maisarah as the parent. So we know that TikTok is a short form video hosting service owned by Chinese company ByteDance. It hosts a variety of short form user videos from genres like pranks, stunts, tricks, jokes, dance, and entertainment with duration from 15 seconds to 3 minutes. So here I have few questions to all the panelists, and my first question goes to Miss Norris. But before that, how are you, Miss? Are you just fine today?
I'm fine, Ifa.
So if I'm not mistaken, you are a very professional counselor. Can you give some of your opinion regarding the TikTok apps, whether it's positive or negative?
Thank you, Ifa. TikTok is an app that allows someone to make dancing or lifestyle video, and it has become increasingly popular the past couple of years, especially with college students. But does that mean that this app poses a challenge to college students paying attention in class and getting their schoolwork done? The results show that the more time participants spend on TikTok each day, the more they become distracted on TikTok when they were trying to pay attention in class and complete schoolwork. Similar result occurred when looking at losing track of time on TikTok and becoming distracted on TikTok when they were trying to pay attention in class and complete schoolwork. The more that someone found themselves going TikTok each day the complete schoolwork, the more that someone themselves going on TikTok each day, the more the more they lost track of time on TikTok. These findings show that TikTok can impact college students' abilities to be able to pay attention in class and get their schoolwork done. So students have the possibility of doing worse in a class if they have and use the apps TikTok. They can dance around the top rate songs and they gain following from their posts. But along with having fun, college students still have to be able to focus on their schoolwork and distraction have the ability to pose a big challenge to getting schoolwork done. TikTok can captivate anyone who is using the apps and can cause something like addiction where you do not want to get off the app. The more time per week that people spend on social media, the more they become addicted to social media. How much time do students actually spend on TikTok and what impact does that have on college students paying attention in class and getting their schoolwork done? By finding answer for this question, we can see if these apps does have the ability to keep college students from paying attention and completing their schoolwork. If students are spending more time on social media, then their study is reasonable to say their grades will fall. Combine the lack of effort with an inability to focus and you have a perfect storm from procrastination. Tasks that require long period of focus become more difficult as the result of a shorter attention span. This also ties into the idea of delayed gratification. You have to be patient in studying the material, are taking the exam before being rewarded or punished with your score.
Thank you for the explanation, Ms. Norris. All right. My next question is to Ms. Iman Bishara. So, how are you today, Miss? Are you doing well today?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, Miss, I have a question for you about the matter related to entertainment in the TikTok application. As a TikTok user, what is your opinion about that? Can you explain?
In my opinion, as a TikTok, thank you for that. Thank you, Miss Siva. In my opinion, there's a lot of benefit of TikTok. Why is TikTok one of the best social media platforms for young people? TikTok is the most popular social media platforms among teenagers, beating out Instagram and Snapchat. The app has become popular because it offers a much more authentic experience than other social media platforms. Rather than being curated before posting, TikTok is all about capturing the moment as it happens. This makes it perfect for young people who want to share their experience with friends and followers without feeling pressure to make every post perfect or worry about how others perceive them. So it is also good for use by university students. Why? With the COVID-19 pandemic, most students all over the world have to stay home and study. Many of the students don't mind it because they are so used to studying at home, but there are also students who would rather stay in university. TikTok is a social media platform where people can share videos via their mobile devices and is free on both iOS and Android. Teachers who use TikTok should help students stay engaged while learning, introduce new topics in a fun and exciting way, and encourage them to make their own videos. The effect on students is first, engagement. TikTok is a great way to keep students engaged in the classroom. It is an entertaining way for students to learn new information, and they can share their knowledge with others by creating a video of their own. Second, collaboration. Students can collaborate on projects together through TikTok, which will make them feel more connected to one another and encourage collaboration skill. 3. Storytelling. TikTok allows students to tell stories from their perspective, which will help them develop empathy for others. They can also use the app as a way of documenting their lives and making future memories. TikTok allows students to tell stories from their perspective, which will help them develop empathy for others. They can also use the app as a way of documenting their lives and making future memories. Number 4, mental health. TikTok allows students to share thought and feeling without fear of judgment or backlash. 5, social issue. TikTok allows students to share thought and feeling without fear of judgment or backlash, which is a cause for promoting social change. TikTok enables students to promote social change. 6, technology. The app is created to be used on a devices and is intended for users of all ages. The app is designed to be used on all devices and intended for users of all ages. Next, it is also great for business. This is because, first one, increasing brand awareness. Brand awareness can also be improved through TikTok One method of achieving this is by use of hashtag. This is especially useful for less well-known or smaller brands that would not be able to generate a lot of traction from their past. Otherwise, another way to increase brand awareness on TikTok is through influencer. Like almost any other social media platform, TikTok has a catalog of famous users, some of whom found their rise on the app and others who have migrated from other channels. Regardless, these personalities can be used as a means of reaching new audience.
Thank you. Thank you for your time for answering my question, Ms. Iman. Next, to make our forum more interesting, Puan Maisarah, how are you doing, Miss? How are you doing, Puan? Are you totally fine?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
So, Puan, as a parent, what do you think about TikTok really give people bad influence? Would you share with us about your opinion?
Thank you, Ifa. In my opinion, how TikTok give people bad influence is especially for student or children is when they having fun with this app like dancing or making video. But students still need to be focused on their school and not to distraction over TikTok have the ability to pose a big challenge to getting school done. As a parent, we're afraid that student or children can be attracted to this app, and the more time they spend to TikTok per week, the more they become addicted to TikTok. Apart from that, we concern that they will have trouble paying attention in class due to be on TikTok. For example, they can getting distracted on TikTok when they're supposed to be paying attention in class. So students have the possibility of doing worse in class if they have and use the app TikTok. The way TikTok give bad influence student or child is throughout the class lesson when they can't be able to complete schoolwork because they might be distracted by the TikTok. In other hand, they will lose track of time and that impact, but they are able to complete for their class. However, social media like TikTok can cause students to lose a lot of valuable work time, and not only do students or children disrespect their teachers, but they also fail to complete their work because of the lack of concentration in class. How students or children change their habit when addicted to TikTok is when they at home, they are focused on the phone watching the TikTok most of the time. Thank you. That's all for me.
Puan, you as parent, can you give your opinion about the changing habits of the children because of TikTok?
Yes, sure. The changing of children when they get home, they will focus on phone and watching the TikTok, not doing their homework or schoolwork that teacher give to them. That's as parent we can see, yeah, when they at home.
Thank you for all the information given from my Sarah. That is very useful opinion. Actually, there are a lot of questions and answers that I want to share with audience since time is running. So here we are at the end of the forum. Let me summarize all the information given for the convenience of the audience. TikTok has a big impact of TikTok has a big impact on exam results if students continue to be negligent and forget the homework given by the teacher at school. TikTok will also cause students to waste time by watching useless videos. However, TikTok can also help students to learn new things in a more fun way. Conclusion conclusion that can be made based on opinions and acknowledged from the panelists is we should use these TikTok apps as best as we can because there are a lot of positive impacts if we use it wisely, and it also has a lot of negative effects if we use it the wrong way. Our future is in our own hand. I I would like to thank you. I would like to thank our panelists because agreed to be our panelists for today, and thank you to all for attending this forum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye for all. May God bless you guys.